This ain't radio, this ain't radio.
On the dial tone.
This ain't radio, this ain't radio.
Know what I'm on.
This ain't radio, this
You
ain't
know I'm
radio.
finna talk my shit.
This ain't radio,
Go
this ain't
ahead,
radio.
give it a listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of This Ain't Radio with your host, Chris. Just Chris. And I'm back. And you're back. Welcome back. Like Mace said. Welcome back. But look, this week, I'm sticking to the internet. This is what I've seen on the internet. And I want to share it with y'all. Okay? But first, most important shit, right? I think the most important thing is we have a fucking president who is off the fucking rocker, and the people on his side think what he's doing is okay, and they are stopping a lot of shit from getting him off the fucking pedestal that he placed himself on. Actually, no, he didn't play. No, all you fuckers who voted for him placed him on the pedestal, and now he just built on top of that pedestal with his ego, and now it's way doing. Look, this motherfucker, man, Donald Trump, 8:06 a.m. A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change, where different, smarter, and less radicalized minds prevail, maybe something revolutionarily wonderful can happen. Who knows? We will find out tonight. One of the most important moments in the long and complex history of the world. 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death will finally end. God bless the great people of Iran. This motherfucker is talking about knocking them back to the Stone Ages if they don't agree to his deal by it's already 8 o'clock and I ain't seen nothing happen. But he's talking about, man, this guy, oh my gosh, why and I recall his first term, I had family that was proud to say they was voting for Trump, proud of them saying they was voting for Trump. Proud. This term, they probably still voted for Trump, but they quiet though, because they quiet now though, or hopefully they had a change of heart. Hopefully, but I don't know. And they have family that's Trump supporters too, and they'll literally argue with you about Trump like he's their savior. What did Kendrick say? I am not your savior. He's not your savior. He's not helping you. You broke like me. He don't care about broke people. You ain't close to a Billy. He don't care about you. But nah. And I don't even like being political on here, man. But it's like, how could you not talk about him saying that he will fucking decimate Iran if they don't agree to their shit? Like, what the fuck? And Congress can't even do their thing and impeach him because the fucking Republican Party is some fucking dick suckers. Little pig dick in their mouth. But it's like, yo, what are we gonna do, yo? Look, I'm glad he's old. And Trump is gonna pass of old age before he gets to see his day in court. Just how everything is gonna be tied up for so long. But everyone else who is a part of this bullshit, who is partaking in this bullshit, who is enabling him, who is allowing, is like, yo, y'all will see y'all day in court. All right. Trump is going to pass of old age before he gets to see his day. Unfortunately. But it's fucked up. Or it's not fucked up. But we know, right? People will cheer when he passes. People will celebrate in the street when he passes. All right, they're gonna be happy he's gone. They're not gonna be happy he was here. They're not gonna celebrate the life of Donald Trump. They're gonna celebrate the death of Donald Trump. People will celebrate the death when he passes of old age, cause he's old. He's old. But I guess he's trying to take us down with him. That's the most important thing that I've seen on my timeline. All right, so far this week. All right. Look, y'all know I love skateboarding. Right, it's a part of my foundation of who I am. Right, I'm not. Look, I've had my moment where I was really trying to get it. Right, with skating, was never that good. I was basic, very basic, very basic, right? But I could push really good. And the only reason I could push really good is because at one point I had a skateboard and the trucks was fucked up, but I was broke. I couldn't get the new trucks and shit. So if I push, that shit just starts going like this. It's like a car that needs a fucking wheel alignment, right? My trucks needed alignment, so I would have to put pressure on the other and push. So when I did get a board that worked good, my pushing skills was off the hook. All right, but as far as everything else, I'm basic. But that's a part of my foundation. That's a part of my style comes from skateboarding. A big part of my style. All right, cause skateboarding is the foundation of streetwear, right? Streetwear came from skateboarding. All right, and we just need to make sure that's known. That's known fact. All right, streetwear came from skateboarding. All right, so that's my foundation. All right, but anyways, look, a couple weeks ago, Andy Anderson and Brett Novak dropped a skate video called "The Shape of Paris." And it is beautiful. It is a beautiful skate video, right? I saw an interview where they said they filmed it in about 10 days, right? And the goal was not to just go after banger after banger after banger, right? It's just to skate the city how it is and just flow through the city and then skate simple, flowing skateboarding, right? It's not trying to get banger after banger after banger. It's about skating the city and showing the beauty of the city and skating the everyday spots. And we're gonna watch some clips from that video. All right, and then what I like about Andy Anderson is, right, everything he does is really difficult and complex. But when you see it in your head, you're like, I can do that if I practice. That doesn't look hard, but that shit is hard. But it looks simple, and simplicity is beautiful. But look, let's watch a couple of these clips so y'all can see what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, let's go. Right here, he just look at this little I don't even know what that's called. It's like a shove it or something, but it's so beautiful. It's just simple. That's like one of my favorite parts of the video because it's just so simple, but it's like only he would think to do some shit like that. So simple, beautiful. I love that shit. And then look, let's check out another one. And then just they're in Paris and look like that, right? Like it's not a banger. It's just simple shit, right? Look at this. He's a freestyle skater too. So it like when you think like, oh, he's doing wheelies, right? But try doing that. Try it. And then the scenery, look, this is hard. That's like a 15 stair probably. All right. This is beautiful. Beautiful. It's shot beautifully too, right? The colors. It's just a great fucking video. And I remember when it first came out, I saw it probably like 6 times in a row. Cause it was just like this at my age, and knowing that I'm never gonna skate like that again. I don't get me wrong. I still get on my board and I push and I cruise and shit, right? But when I know I'm never gonna attempt none of this shit because I got the bad knee. That's fucked up, right? I got the damn. I got my knees bad. My back hurt. Got a crink in my neck, right? So seeing this, it's like I know it's difficult, right? But like I was saying earlier, it looks simple. It looks like it's pleasing. It looks easy. It doesn't look like fucking doing a switch hard flip off a fucking 12 stair over a gap, and like, you know, it's not no hard shit like that. So, but it's like, and then this, what really got it too is the locations they chose to do these things. So it just, ugh. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Like, look at that. I couldn't do that if I tried. And then that shit, it looks simple, right? But you do that. You can't do that. You can't 1 foot fucking spinning wheelies and shit. Like, nah. And look how beautiful that shot is. Look how beautiful that shot is. Right? And then he's skating simple shit. Just simple. Simple. And then this shot is fucking beautiful in front of the Louvre and the pyramid. Like, look at the shot. It's shot beautiful. Like, that is a great fucking shot. And it's simple, right? It did it. Like, don't get me wrong, that's hard as fuck. But it did it. It's not a big trick off of something crazy, right? That looks like it's like the everyday person could do that shit. And then and I got this last one right here. It just reverts and shit. Like, this shit is amazing to me. That shit is amazing. Fucking amazing, yo. My gosh. But yeah, look, I would say definitely go check out the entire thing. It's only like 8-9 minutes long. It's called The Shape of Paris, a short film with Andy Anderson, shot, edited, color corrected by Brett Novak. Yo, this shit is amazing, yo. It is amazing. It literally, I swear, one of the best videos I've seen in a long time. And it's not because the tricks are bangers, right? They're doing hard shit just because it flows so well. It captures fucking Paris beautifully. And it lets you know, like, yo, you can skate the simple shit. The simple shit can be fun. So yeah, man, look, shout out to Andy Anderson. Because that's beautiful. So I was scrolling through Twitter, right? And I came across this video, right? And it says, overweight 12-year-old boy fights mother because she won't give him more food. So I had to click, of course. I had to click. And then I had questions. But let's watch this video first, and then we can discuss. Like, yo, he just pulled up straight, firing on her. He's a big ass 12-year-old, and she just out there. And he's like, "What up, bitch?" He's firing on her too. Got good form, low key. Got a good little squabble. But fuck though, he got a good little squabble. Alright, but he'll hope. Yeah. You heard that? The mom, after the mom tried to get up off the ground, he tried to swing on her. She grabbed him and I said, "I'll fucking stab your ass." Alright? Yeah, son. You might have to die tonight, bitch. Keep trying to fire on me because I won't feed your fat ass anymore. But look, that's just dysfunctional family. That's like the worst. That's like as bad as it gets. Like, never once in my life was I ever like, I'm gonna square up with my mother if she don't give me some more fucking chicken nuggets. All right, never in my life. But the fact that, look, that boy squabbled up his mom. Well, the headline said because no food. I can't say for sure, but let's just stick with that narrative that he wanted more food and she said no. Squabbled up, he had a good little squabble too, right? Of course he'll find his. All right, but the real question is, why is the brother in the background and whoever the fuck is recording not doing anything, and they're letting him squabble up his mom's like that, right? To the point, squabbled up his mom to the point where she grabbed a knife and said, "I will fucking stab you." All right, we got to do better as a people. All right, we got to do better as a people. But look, but that's so fucked up, right? Because of course, I would stop and watch this video. Of course, I would stop and watch this video. Why wouldn't I? Right? Like, why wouldn't I stop and watch this video? This shit's crazy. This is crazy, big fat ass. Stomach all out. We got a cool little squabble. Bro was tired after the first 7 seconds. But he came in straight fist. He ain't coming wide angle. You know how some people who can't fight, they go straight wide angle punches because they don't know really. They just angry. He came in straight. He came in with the 1-2 pa. Right? But he squabbled his mom. His mom should have stabbed his fat ass and made some fucking gravy fucking for tomorrow's dinner. Nah, man, but shame on the brother and whoever was recording who ain't jump in and separate him, man. Because first of all, let's get this fucking straight. If any of my brothers try to squabble up my mom, they catching a fucking beat down. Don't even try to get up and intimidate her like you gonna do something. I wish a motherfucker would. Just get up in my mom's face, try to intimidate her. And man, that's like breaking. That's breaking. Man, that's haram. Come on, yo. Clearly the dad ain't around. In this video. But you gonna squabble up the person who's raising your fat ass? Cause I'm fat, but that's a fat ass right there. That's a fat motherfucker right there. Cause you be like they'll look at me like he's fat, but they look at this little 12-year-old kid. That's a fat motherfucker right there. Okay, little fat motherfucker. Man, the cameraman and the one in the back should have jumped on his fat ass and beat him down, but they didn't, which makes me think he been fucking him up since he was like 7. Big fat ass, yo. Damn, that's fucked up. Cause he squabbled the mom up, came in, wah. Damn, that's a cold game. That's a cold world we living in. It's a cold motherfucking world. Golly, we gotta do better as a people. We gotta do better as a fucking people, dog. But look, that's all I got. That's all I got today. All right, look. Kept it simple, kept it all internet edition. All right, hey, sometimes you gotta just switch it up. Kept it all internet edition, but look, you know this episode 291. I'm getting close to fucking 300. I'm getting close to 300. That's insane to me. That's crazy. Shout out to 300. But look, this ain't radio with your host Chris, just Chris. And until next week, y'all, stay safe. Trump, yo. Stay informed. Don't get lost in the sauce, though, but you got to stay informed. One thing, look, I don't like being political. One, because it's not that I don't care, because I do care a lot. It's just that y'all don't really want to hear me talk about politics, because I'm not the person who's going to be able to break it down and give you the business and give you what it is and what it ain't. For real. I just be talking how I'm feeling. And sometimes, like, there's already a bunch of people doing that. And y'all don't really need it from me all the time. But I just feel like Trump is like, yo, Trump is he's a habitual line stepper passer, but this time he fucking just said, like, he went too far, bruh. Like, saying he'll take them shit back to Stone Age, like, that has nuclear implications if you really think about it. So just stay informed, people, and stay in for look, but don't get lost in the sauce, right? Find the people who you trust and who you believe, right? But you also got to pay some attention to the shit that the other side is saying, cuz you got to be aware not only of what you believe in, of the people who speak to you and keep you informed on what's really going on, but you got to be aware of what the other side is being fed, because that's the shit they're believing. So just stay informed, stay safe, stay blessed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hype the video, do all that shit. Help me get in the algorithm, y'all. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. But yeah, look, until next episode, y'all. Peace.